If you've ever wondered how some consultants seem to effortlessly keep their calendars booked with qualified, pre-sold clients, this is the exact system behind it. My name's Paul Matarelli, and in this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the client captivation funnel. The same automation system I built to help coaches, consultants, and service-based pros attract leads, pre-sell them with a short video, and book calls completely on autopilot. I'll walk you through the full back-end setup, the lead capture pages, the VSL structure, and the automations inside GoHighLevel that nurture prospects, follow up automatically, and even re-engage lost leads without lifting a finger. So if you're tired of chasing cold leads or relying on referrals, and you just want a simple, repeatable system that brings in qualified clients every week, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how it all fits together. In this video, I want to give you a kind of behind the scenes of exactly what the client captivation funnel looks like on the back end. So just going into the actual front end first is under sites, we got the client captivation client template funnel. And this is the book a call funnel that we run. So there's 3 separate steps. In some cases, our clients like to capture leads from the beginning. And in a lot of cases, we just drive straight to the VSL itself, but I want to show you what this actually looks like on a lead capture page. Click edit here. And in the top, we got the name of your program, the how-to title of your video, how to get the thing that they want without the things that they hate. We have the lead capture form where we should send the video with the name, email, phone, and getting access. Inside, you'll learn a couple of bullet points about exactly what it is that you offer, maybe a picture, short bio on yourself, and just the basic terms of service. And going into the actual VSL page, I'm going to open this up to give you a look. So this would be the headline of your video. Now, if you're using the lead capture page prior to this, you wouldn't need necessarily to have this headline here, but we put our video in here, and our students kind of know exactly how to structure this video to make it convert. And really the point of this video here is to pre-sell your offering before you actually meet with your clients. So the whole idea of this is that your potential clients can know, like, and trust you by getting to know you and knowing why your system is different from anything else they've ever seen. And this is communicated in this VSL video. Down below here, we have the actual custom JavaScript here, which we would open up, and it puts our Calendly information here. So down below here is where your calendar link opens up, and a little bit about what you're going to cover on the call. This is all designed for my client captivation program, but we don't need to have that. If you click this button, it just takes them straight back to the calendar booking page. And then finally, we go to the thank you page after they've booked, after they've confirmed. We just take them to a very short thank you page, telling them that their calendar appointment isn't booked. They need to go in and actually confirm the appointment. And you have a couple extra links down here for case studies, maybe connect with LinkedIn, any website. And again, you have your terms of service down here at the bottom. That's just the front end of the funnel, and the back end really goes a lot deeper. For example, we have a bunch of different automations that trigger once people are at various stages of the funnel to, again, build that trust, communicating the value of what it is that you offer. So if we just go into these automations, so say they take, you're using the approach or you're opting where you're collecting the email name and phone number first. We take them through this email nurture sequence, which is triggered by the form that they submitted. We add them a tag as opt-in. We connect this information to Meta. So we're connecting our backend to Meta to ensure that it's getting the right data. We're updating the opportunity. We send email 1, wait a day, or email 2, wait 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. By the end of this wait node that we have here after the email 12, if they haven't already booked a call, we're going to update the opportunity and we're going to actually send it to the lost category to re-engage with them later, because they're clearly, they showed interest, but after 6 emails, they didn't actually book a call. So we're going to send them to a lost category. We'll re-engage them after about 30 days. But going into the booked call, so once you actually have someone book into your calendar, it's good to give them a lot more information as to the reason why they booked. And you can set these up a number of different ways. Number one, you can have them directly coming from your Calendly. Once they book in through Calendly, it gets automatically triggered here. Another way is if you are using the funnel where we're opting in, once they book a call, we can send them just by moving the card in the pipeline over to booked call to automatically set up this trigger. And once it goes through, again, we're just telling Meta the information, and that giving them some value emails. So the real reason why they booked, why most people are invisible online, that's relevant to me, not necessarily to your offer. The cost of waiting to change their situation, why early adopters win. If you're skeptical, that's good, giving them a bit more proof as to why they should know, like, and trust you. And then kind of giving them a little bit of information on, like, what happens if nothing changes. So what happens if they don't decide to take the action that's in front of them? So these are basically emails that are meant to really shift the way of their thinking before they talk to you. Really powerful stuff. Now moving into some of the other automations that we have here. Had call didn't close is what you would put into an automation where they've kind of ghosted you at that point. So say, for example, you've had a few phone calls or one call and you booked another call in, say, a couple days, but they didn't show up to that call. You maybe text them once, you emailed once, you gave them a phone call, they're not answering, they're not picking up. This specific sequence is designed to get them to respond back to you and kind of pick up the conversation. So we have the email 1, email 2, email 3, email 4, different direction, and then eventually we move them to lost. And finally, we have the lost automation. So if we go into the lost automation, we're just waiting about 30 days from when they initially reached out to us, got into our ecosystem. And at that point, we're going to re-engage them just to see if this is the right time now for them. And we have a few re-engagement emails. And this can theoretically go on forever, but basically this is just the template to get us started with our re-engagement sequence. So this is the back end, and it all ties into the actual opportunities tab, which is more or less your CRM. So all these triggers are taken through this stage. So if they opt in, they would enter into this category. Once we drag a card over to the book call, they would set up a new automation. Missed call, again, we'd set up a specific automation to kind of get them to rebook their missed call. Close to joining means they're close to becoming a client. I put people into this category if they are close to setting to getting on becoming a client with me. So if I put them into this category, maybe we have a call scheduled in a day or two. So I just want to put them in a holding cell with no automations going out to them. And if they've ghosted me or they're not being responsive, then I would put them in had call didn't close. So we would set that automation to go through. Once someone signs up and becomes a client, we drag them over into closed new client, and I have a different automation that goes through there. And this is the lost category, right? So every time someone gets put into this category, it's about 30 days before we re-engage them. And then at that point, we're just going to start re-engaging them to try to bring them back to our world. And they initially reached out or connected or booked a call because they have a problem that we solve. So the idea is maybe they wasn't the right time. Maybe they wanted to hold off, but you never know in the future when it's a good time to re-engage them. So this is kind of keeps them always on top of mind without you having to do anything yourself and keep track of all these people. The last category is disqualified, and I just kind of keep that there to just kind of move anybody in there who, if you've spoken to someone and they're just not qualified for what you offer, you just move them into there so it doesn't convolute your CRM, your funnel, your backend automation. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to kind of show you a little bit of the backend of what it is that we do and how we kind of automate a lot of the work so you don't have to constantly be on top of your leads. It's all very much an automated process to really not only build trust and kind of pre-sell your value, but also to re-engage on the backend without having to do anything manually. So I hope you like this video. If you'd like to get access to this exact this template where you get the sites, you get the automations and the CRM already pre-built for you, where you just have to go in and basically customize it to yourself, I'll leave a link down below this video for you to go ahead and check out. And hope to see you in the next video.